This is Jake Bazicki, and this is an ACT Science Research Summary question. So this question is going to require us to look carefully at Table 2, and we can see that because it's asking specifics about different drops of, well, how many different drops of phenylthiourea and potato juice could result in a different color change after 5 minutes, specifically 5 minutes here. And so what we're going to be doing is looking at the color after 5 minutes, this column here, and then the related amounts of phenylthiourea and potato juice. And we're going to go in these kinds of questions. It's really important to go question by question, eliminating or validating each answer choice, just because if they change one variable or the other, it could be right or wrong. So the first answer says 10 drops or more of phenylthiourea alone could result in a bright yellow color. So, by the way, we're looking up here to see most supported. And remember, as I've said in some other videos, whenever you see the words most supported, that should be a red flag that goes off and tells you that some of these answers could be right, but there are some that are better off. There's some that are better answers. So we're looking here at 10 drops or more of phenylthiourea alone could create a bright yellow color. So if we're looking at where there's 10 drops of phenylthiourea, we see that 10 drops, there's no bright yellow there. At 10 drops, there is a bright yellow there. At 10 drops, there is only gives it a faint yellow there. And so while we do have a bright yellow only at 30 minutes, sorry, we're actually only looking at 5 minutes, so there is no bright yellow. So nowhere where there's 10 drops is there bright yellow. And since it says 10 drops or more, we have to eliminate it because 10 drops does not do the job. Next, it says 3 drops or more potato juice could result in a bright yellow color. So we're looking at where there's 3 drops of potato juice and 3. There is a bright yellow. There is a bright yellow there, but there's not there. There's not there. There's not there. There are 5, so there could be or more. There is some bright yellow, but there's only 1 or 2, and so we're not going to eliminate it, but we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it on the table. The third one: a minimum of 20 drops of phenylthiourea and 5 drops of potato juice are necessary to produce a bright yellow color. So a minimum of 20 drops of phenylthiourea and 5 drops of potato juice so are required to produce a bright yellow color. So here's where it has 20 drops of phenylthiourea and 5 drops of potato juice with a bright color, but this is the minimum. So if there's anything less than that in either of those categories, this answer is going to be eliminated. So we're looking for where else there's a bright yellow color. Here's 20 drops of phenylthiourea and 3 drops of potato juice. So since it says there's supposed to be 5 drops minimum, we know that this one's going to be wrong. And so the last answer choice here says a minimum of 20 drops of phenylthiourea and 3 drops of potato juice are necessary to produce a bright color. So here we have 20 drops, 3 drops, bright yellow. If we could see lower on either of these that has a bright yellow, then we'll know that this answer choice is wrong. But here is 20 drops and 5, and since 5 is higher than 3, that's fine. And it's just these two, so we know this one is a right answer, and this one's very supported. And because this one, it says 3 drops or more potato juice could result in regular color, but doesn't say anything about the phenylthiourea. We don't know, because there are places where there are 3 drops of potato juice, but there are lower doses of phenylthiourea, and it's not working, and that doesn't give us a bright yellow color. So we're going to eliminate that because this is most supported. If there's 20 drops of phenylthiourea and at least 3 drops of potato juice, we're going to get a bright yellow color, and so that's the most supported. The answer choice is D.